Alright, hey guys, I'm back and I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been really busy and just going through a lot of changes, but I'm back and I'm ready to start making videos again and getting back on my social media sites like Instagram. So I figured the best video to do since I'm coming back is a product regimen video, just to tell y'all what I use and to give little tips, because that's the bulk of the questions that I get. From my break from Instagram and YouTube, I have still been seeing the questions that I've been getting. So hopefully by telling y'all my regimen, that will help answer a lot of y'all's questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these videos up in 3 parts. This particular video is going to be about my wash and drying regimen. My next video will be retwisting, and then the last one will be moisturizing. So I'm trying to rush through this video because my card memory is almost full, so I have to do a video, put it on my computer, then delete it, do a video, put it on my computer, then delete it to make room. So let's get into it. So yeah, my favorite wash product ever is still Terra Essentials hair wash in lavender. It's just wonderful. It doesn't lather up, it doesn't strip your hair, but it cleanses your hair. It's not a shampoo, it's not a conditioner, but it acts as both of those products. But the thing is, depending on what kind of retwisting agent you've used or what kind of stuff you put in your hair, such as a styling or setting lotion to do like braid outs or curls or whatever, you might need something to use as a pre-poo, which is something that it kind of needs to strip your hair of all those products and whatever, just to give your hair a fresh start, so this can come in and moisturize it really well. So for that, for a pre-poo, I use something like this, which is the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Castile Soap, which is empty. I need to buy some more, but I actually want to buy the tea tree one next. But yeah, I like Dr. Bronner's. It is a little bit harsh on my hair, it dries it out, but that's why I focus when I wash. I only focus on my roots. Wash it one time and then use this and wash it one time. Also, something else that I'll use as a pre-poo sorry, is apple cider vinegar. I have a whole video of how I wash my hair using apple cider vinegar as a pre-poo and this product. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. But yeah, I love those products. I've tried many shampoos. I've tried Giovanni. I've tried a whole lot of lines, but this, I still come back to this. Nothing moisturizes my hair better than this. And that's a tip that I would give most people. If you're having problem with moisture in your locks and in your roots, you need to go back to basics. You need to go back to what you're washing your hair with, because that sets the tone for the rest of your regimen. That sets the tone for, or the foundation for, the rest of your hair care. If you have something like this is for me, that's really moisturizing for your hair, you don't have to use a lot of products afterward, after you wash and retwist your hair. You don't have to use a lot of stuff because it already helps with the moisture. So anyway, that's pretty much it about my washing. So let's talk about drying. One of the most asked questions that I get, which is on my how to retwist starter locks video, #1 question I get is, because in that video I talked about retwisting and how to retwist, but I didn't go into drying. So people ask me all the time, how many minutes did you sit under the dryer? Did you sit under the dryer? They ask a lot about drying. Here's the thing, I did that video when I was 4 weeks locked, okay? My very first month of having locks. When I did that video, I did sit under the dryer for like 45 minutes, but maybe month 2 of my lock journey, I gave up dryers altogether. I don't use dryers. I air dry. And it works great for me because I'm not in a rush. Like, you know, especially doing my retwist how I did this one, which was a no clip retwist. I'm not, you know, it's not like going outside with rollers in your hair. You just have a ponytail holder, so it looks like a style. So I would advise people to give up dryers. It's very uncomfortable for one, and you don't need it. Now, let's talk about, for a second, let's talk about mold when it comes to drying, because that's number one fear I feel like a lot of people have when they ask the question about drying, is they don't want to have that moldy, mildewy problem, the mildew smell to your hair. So I'm just going to be honest and let you know I have had that problem. The mistake that I made though is I washed my hair, I used my little turban that I dry my hair off with, and I went straight to bed. So yeah, the next day I woke up, my hair seemed fine. I didn't see a problem. It was still very much damp, but it smelled like nothing bad. Over the course of the next few days, that's when my hair started smelling like booty. Like, it smelled so horrible. And so, the problem is, for instance, let me just use this as an example. I just saw my towel in my reflection thing. When you have a towel, when you wash your body, and you dry off with your towel, if you hang your towel up like this, it's going to be dry by the next day. And it's not going to have any kind of moldy smell to it. But if you dry off and then ball up your towel and throw it somewhere, it's going to start smelling bad. Same thing with your hair. If you wash your hair, there's nothing wrong with washing your hair late in the evening. But give yourself time, maybe like an hour, to let it air dry. Keep your towel on and then, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? What is this called? Scrunch out as much of the wetness that you can, and then let it air dry for like an hour. You can go to bed with your hair damp, but don't have it wrapped up in anything. Don't have it tied up. You know, if you have satin pillows, that's fine. But try to let your hair be out so it can really air dry, so the air can hit your scalp and your hair at all different angles. Because essentially, you know, when you go to bed with your hair damp, it would be no different than being up, walking around, as long as the air hits your head. So don't lay on don't lay on the side. Maybe you can lay on your cheek or something. Try not to keep your hair balled up in any kind of way. And that's the best advice I could give anybody as far as drying. I would say cut out all the dryers and just let it air dry, but do it, be conscious of how you do it. I have, most of the times when I retwist, I go to bed with my hair damp, but I don't tie it up or anything. I just leave it out. Like last night, I had my ponytails in. I had 4 ponytails, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and I just went to bed, you know, sleeping on my cheek. And it was dry by the next day, and I'm not going to have any problems with mildew smell. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I've tried to rush through this video because my card is going to be full, my memory card. But before I go, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who keeps supporting me, even though I've been on a break on YouTube. Thanks so much. For people, you know, shouting me out, telling me to, you know, come back to YouTube or whatever. Special shout out to Armad Hatter. She shouted me out in her last video. Hey. but yeah, I appreciate y'all. And again, I'm going to do another video later. My next video will be about retwisting, so watch out for that, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.